Hello students, myself Alpistacia welcome you all again in the session of antenna and wave propagation subject. This is our last session on the topic that is antenna terminologies. Today's terminology are most important in antenna. So let's aware about the content. First, that is the effective length of an antenna, effective height of an antenna, effect of ground on the antenna, and what will be the effect of height on the antenna. So let us explore it one by one. First, that is the effective length. Effective length of antenna is used to indicate the effectiveness of an antenna as a radiator or a collector of electromagnetic energy. It is actual height that is responsible for the radiation or propagation. Next is effective height. The effective height H of an antenna is the parameter related to the aperture. It may be defined as the ratio of the induced voltage to the incident field. Now, what will be the effect of ground on the antenna? That is effect of ground. Basically, a ground is a reflecting surface and obviously influence radiation pattern and other property of antenna located near it. Ground or earth also act as a reflector for sun's ray. Mainly antenna can be two types, ungrounded and grounded. If an antenna is grounded, the earth still act as a minor and become a part of radiating system. The ungrounded antenna with its image from a dipole array, but the bottom of the ground antenna is joined to the top of the image. The system acts as an antenna of double size. Thus, a shown figure, a grounded quarter wave vertically radiated effectively has a quarter wavelength added by to its image. The voltage and current distribution on such a grounded λ/4 antenna, commonly called Marconi antenna, are the same as those of the half wave dipole in the space. Now, this is all about the ungrounded antenna. A grounded antenna quarter wave radiator becomes a half wave radiator. Such basic λ/4 antenna is called Marconi antenna, in which voltage and current distribution are same as that of half wave dipole. This half wave dipole we was study in our last session of the antenna and wave propagation. Now, Marconi antenna has special advantages that needs half the height to produce any given radiation pattern compared to ungrounded or Hertz antenna. The conductivity of grounded must be very good for grounded antenna to give best result. At the end of this session, don't forget to attempt the MCQ exam based on this video to test your knowledge. Now, effect of antenna height. This is the most important terminology, as the height of antenna has a major impact on its performance. Aspect including the feed impedance, radiation diagram, radiation losses, distance from the interference, reduction in possibility of exposure to RF radiation, etc. In general, the height of antenna, the better its performance. But sometimes there are some limits, as there is the law of dimensioning resources, but often this is outside the reaches of antenna radio users. But sometimes broadcaster will want to particularly high antenna to get more gain or coverage. Broadcaster often invest in very high towers, especially for VHF and UHF broadcasting transmission tower. At low and medium frequencies, one can particularly use resonant length antenna and vertical antenna fall electrically short at such a high wavelength. Any antenna having effective height greater than lambda by 4 is good radiator. So here we have a figure which showing the antenna height. As the antenna height increases, we can cover the more area. Antenna height decreases, we can get less area to cover. This is the effect of height of the antenna. At the end of session, we have assignment for you. First, that is explain the antenna height, and second, that is explain the effect of ground on the antenna. So these are the two questions for you, or you can attempt the quiz based on this video. Link is given in the description box, or you can scan the QR code. Total 10 questions with 50% passing marks. So that's all from this session of antenna and wave propagation. See you in the next session of LJP EC-ELE.
If you like this video, please subscribe and like our YouTube channel LJP EC-ELE, and don't forget to click on the bell icon to get latest video update fast.